Okay, so last week I got a lot of questions after I read Batman to filth. The most frequent question being, why attack fictional characters? Well, my friends, for the same reason that people go out their way to call me a because these characters heavily influence our life and shape the way that we see the world. So buckle up, because I have a lot to say about the fictional characters that we hold dear and plan on holding them accountable for the next couple of weeks. Now that that's all cleared up, let me move on to my next character, Hank McCoy. Now, for those of you who don't know, Hank McCoy is one of the earliest X-Men and by far one of the most prominent. He is well known for his alias Beast, but for this video, I'm just going to call him Hank. Now, Hank is well known for his power, intellect, but more specifically for his angst against the way that he looks. And that, my friends, is where I really want to focus. How Hank's self-hate consistently affects and oppresses his community. Now, before I move on, I want to highlight that I'm looking at all iterations of Hank McCoy. So that covers comics, movies, and the animated series. Now, in all of these iterations, we see Hank work as a liaison between the mutants and the outside world, even going as far as becoming a lobbyist in DC. He's often portrayed as an ally to mutants, but it's actually quite the opposite. He's as much of an ally to mutants as Candace Owens is to Black people. Let's look at the facts. Hank is actually one of the few mutants who exhibit powers at birth. Originally, he just looked like a regular corn-fed white boy, and he used that to his advantage, dominating in sports and becoming a hometown hero. It wasn't until he stopped passing as a non-mutant that he truly got involved with the cause. His self-hate runs so deep that he creates a serum to take away mutant powers, which actually backfires and makes him look even less human. Good for him. Like Candace, he overlooks issues that affect the mutant population and pretends that they don't exist, when he clearly knows the opposite. For example, in the Civil War arc, he pretends to support the Superhuman Registration Act, then immediately violates it by creating a disguise for Peter Parker so that he can continue to teach at a university. Or when he spills sensitive information on the X-Force to a reporter on the record. Let's not forget that Hank is responsible for releasing the airborne deadly virus Legacy 3 into the population, when he takes out his biocontained infected homegirl out just to see the sunrise. Look, I get it. Hank has done a lot of good for the mutants. So to compare him to Candace Owens seems extreme. That's until you consider that his self-hate has provided the confirmation bias that his non-mutant peers need to continue to oppress his community. Yes, most of it is due to him making human choices, but everyone needs to be held accountable. If Beast was truly working to uplift mutants with the financial backing of Charles Xavier, he should have had some political reform done. Instead, he continues to provide the enemy with ammo to oppress his community. So, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, have a fantastic week, my friends.